How's it going? I'm John from Japanese Knife Imports, and today I want to show you a video showcasing our Gesshin Ittetsu knives. I have them here in the case behind me, and I'm going to go through them one by one with you so you can see what they look like and get a better feel for their geometry, for their profile, and just in general how they look. So I'm going to start here with one of our Gesshin Ittetsu Honyaki Wagyutos. You can see this one comes with the ebony handle and blonde buffalo horn, and the hamon is pretty visible on both sides of the knives very well. And this one is blue steel. So the hamon on this is actually more difficult to get than on white steel because it's a deeper hardening steel than white steel. Let me give you a sense for what this knife is like. You can see the distal taper on the knife and what the handle is like. And it's actually a pretty nice, comfortable sized handle. Here's our next Gesshin Ittetsu Honyaki Wagyuto. This one is the white number 2. And again, the hamon is beautiful. It's visible nicely on both sides of the knife, and it's mirror polished, as was the other one. You can see that there's a nice reflection there. It's really a very vibrant mirror polish. And the rainbow coating on this, everyone always asks me about that, and what that is a chemical layer that they put on there to protect, kind of like lacquer. And that will come off with time, and actually when you take that off, the mirror polish will become like more vibrant and brighter, and your knife will look more beautiful, and the hamon will also be more visible. Again, this has just a wonderful distal taper to give you a sense of the profile of the knife. And the handle, this one is the whole wood octagon handle. So that is that one. Up next we have the Gesshin Ittetsu Honkasumi Wagyutos. And these are really, really amazing in my mind. The finish on them is just gorgeous. The jigane is this white, misty finish, and the hagane has a little bit more of a mirror polish to it. It's not quite mirror, but it's definitely shinier, and you can see a clear distinction between the two. But the best thing about these knives is the taper and how thin they are from the heel to the tip. They really, really, really taper well, and they have a very nice geometry, and they're very thin behind the edge. I don't know if you're able to see so well in the video there. The fit and finish on them is also very, very nice. This is the 240 millimeter size of that same thing. Again, nice and thin with a great taper, beautiful handle, and that same very, very, very cool misty finish. Some people say these are starting to get a little bit santoku-like with the tip, but the edge profile is very gyuto-like. It's got a nice kind of flatness to it, but not too flat, with a little bit of a curve up towards the tip. So I think it's just the spine that gives it that kind of snub-nosed, santoku-esque look. And this is the 210 millimeter version, and this one actually runs a little bit short. The other ones are about spot on, but this one is just a tad bit short. And you can see again, nice and thin with a great taper. Beautiful, beautiful finish. And so those are the Honkasumi Wagyutos. Over here, we have one of the wapetis. This is the single bevel 180 millimeter Honkasumi wapeti. And this one is white steel. And it's very nice and thin. It's pretty much a small yanagiba. And this is one of the 180 millimeter blue steel wapetis. This is a double bevel one, and it's got a little bit more belly to it than some other wapetis that we've seen, but it's still got like a nice taper to it, good thickness, not too thick, not too thin, and pretty nice fit and finish as well. So those are the Gesshin Ittetsu knives, and thank you very much for watching. This is John at Japanese Knife Imports.